SFH, Still Fucking Here, is a clothing and apparel brand built to change the world. We are survivors, warriors, and fighters. We are tenacious, relentless, and vigilant. We've been through hell and made it out the other side, and now we are determined to spend our lives giving back to those who need help in their fight. Whether you are a cancer survivor, recovering addict, a survivor of an abusive relationship, someone who has fought to gain control of their health, or a wounded vet such as myself, or simply someone that is fighting a battle and proud of how far you've come, we are with you. 50% of all net proceeds from our brand will be given back to those that need it most, and this will be for the life of our company. Join us in our mission. Buy some awesome gear like this, wear it proudly, spread the word. We are in this together. We are still fucking here. I end up feeling a need, like I feel like I'm...
Alright, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the SFH Arca series here in Relentless Racing League. Tonight will be the final night we're broadcasting here on the SBRN channel. I thank you guys for the last 6 seasons ago or so tuning in to the broadcast for all 4 series. We'll be going to different platforms, or not different platforms, different channels next season. Keep an eye out on social medias and Discord on announcements being made about that. But we still got this one race left here for the Arca series to crown our season 6 champion here at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Christian DeBoer comes in tonight with a 10-point gap over the 9 Riley Hoots. Alan Bledsoe and Chase Lewis, they're 15 back. And I didn't see many people were here. I think I was like 19 or 20. So I'm not going to say Bledsoe's out of it. Give me a second.
Oh. Say, dang, knew you were in front of me.
I forget what I was saying. Okay, that's what I was saying. So I wouldn't say Bledsoe's out of it, but it's going to be a tough task for him to make a 15 points. Him and Chase Lewis as well. So DeBoer, well, I wouldn't say it's a guaranteed championship, but he just needs to have a smooth race. And qualifying P5 is a great start for him. Oh, no. I might have company tonight. I might not. I don't know. Yeah.
I'm gonna play one more and I'm gonna draw flavor for the night.
Yeah, DeBoer would need the reg. Yeah, it's gonna be on Matt, not broadcasting for Raspberry. I mean, I'll still be
It should
broadcasting,
be on
but
tomorrow though.
for the last 6 seasons, 3+ years or so, been doing the Raspberry, so it's gonna be a little different. Kind of sucks. The boar. Favorite to win the race? No, not the boar.
Mm-hmm. Oh Lord. BRB. I didn't mean the TK, my bad.
Yay, prime time. Yeah, David won a freaking insane thrill race yesterday. Alright, so for the final time this season, let's go over our starting lineup here tonight. You got Chase Lewis getting the bonus point for getting the pole position outside pole. Be Evan Bledsoe. Row 2, Charles Roberson, Thomas Lee Jr., Kyle Miller, and Nina Delmater. Row 3, Row 4, Riley Hoots and Trishan DeBoer. Seth Zorno and John Neidig. Row 5, Row 6, Kelly Thomas, Kevin Fauna. Row 7, Noah Ross, Michael Tompkins, Jake Killicommas, Jonathan Jones. Row 8, Row 9, Nicholas Ralston and Thomas Affinito. Judd Ballou and Edward Peltz. Row 10, Row 12, or Row 11, Sean Cafiz and Tony Freight and Morrissey around the field in that 23rd starting spot. So 21 starting drivers here tonight. So that all will, I think, this make it a 2-horse battle between Hoots and DeBoer. But DeBoer's going to have a non-top 10 finish, and Hoots is going to have to go lead some laps. Let's get this final race underway. Oh no, track map's not working. Oh well. Yeah, I knew I was gonna make it on fuel. I was just trying to push Tim to run out of fuel too. It's like, if I can't make it, he's not making it. right. Lewis and Bledsoe leaves the green here tonight for the final race of the season. 125 laps. Like, I don't know, 170 something miles.
Green flag,
Green
green
flag here,
flag.
and away we go. Chase Lewis gets a really good launch. Charles Roberson sitting behind him. You got the second row on the outside is that 38 of Thomas Lee Jr. Here comes the 10 of Kyle Miller on the inside. Just behind them, there's that point. Christian DeBoer is currently sitting P8. And if I'm DeBoer, you kind of just got to stay somewhat in touch with that 9 of Riley Hoots. You don't want to give, I mean, he has 10-point advantage, so you don't want Hoots to get too far out in front of you. But also, you don't want to burn up your stuff and get a wreck trying to stay somewhat close to him. So if I'm DeBoer, I think my goal tonight is keeping that 9 within 5 or 6 spots. Just to have that buffer. Meanwhile, Bledsoe does maintain the lead and did lead the first lap here at Charlotte. The rolls are 3 and 4, front 5 or so single filed it out. I think the first two wide action we got back here with the 9 at Hoots and the 96 at Delmater. Hoots now looking to the outside of Lee's. Hoots starting to charge way through the field. And see Christian DeBoer starting to fall back here. And if I'm DeBoer, right there's where you want to sit. I would sit right there in 9. And he has the 821 and Seth Thornrow behind him.
Broadcasting on a professional thing, I can't drop that word. He won't release my fix it. He got a sensitive one. Bye.
Okay, DeBoer looking inside of 28 of Kelly Thomas. DeBoer starting to fall back though a little bit. Not what you want to see for a Christian DeBoer fan. Root for him tonight. Meanwhile, towards the front, yellow of Battle as Charles Roberson working or trying to keep the 9 behind him. The 9 of Riley Hoot started towards the back of the pack and he's starting to make his way towards the front. Now running third right now. DeBoer falling back to 13th, and a tiebreaker would go to the 9 of Riley Hoots. I do believe. Let me double check on that. Yes, tiebreaker would go to Riley. But Roberson battling back on the inside of the 9 of Riley Hoots. What? Yeah, Lab, I will say this. Bless was leading the way, but he's going to have to finish 15 spots ahead of DeBoer and 6 spots ahead of Hoots, because Hoots holds the tiebreaker for Bledsoe. But Bledsoe getting out pressured by the 19. They chase Lewis, see him peek that nose to the inside. Has a little bit of run off the corner eggs off a turn 4. Here comes Chase Lewis to the lead. How about John Niding having a solid run here? Nice, a little bit of tap from his teammate Bledsoe going down the front stretch into turn number 1. Lewis sends it in deep. They're dead even as they roll through 1 and 2. Chase Lewis and Alan Bledsoe duking it out here for the lead. Chase Lewis had to kind of concede the position for now, falling behind the 42. We got a pretty single filed out race here. We go check back in with the 56 of DeBoer, and he is stuck back here in a mess right behind the 21 of Kevin Fauna. Actually, back of the lead is going on yet again as now Lewis has made his way back to the inside of Bledsoe. The one thing hurt Lewis here is Bledsoe has his team at the 9 of Riley, who's right by him. So anytime Lewis thinks he can get clear of Bledsoe, Hughes will come up and give Bledsoe some good pushes. As you see here going down the front stretch, give him some nice arrow push going down the front stretch across start finish line. Bledsoe back to the lead. I'm kind of curious if he's going to let Hughes lead a lap here or if he's going to try to lead all the way. But Lewis, though, fighting to the inside of Riley Hughes. Oh, it looks like. Oh no! I thought Bledsoe was about to let Hoops by there for a second. The board made his way up to 12th. Yeah, I will say I'm kind of surprised Bledsoe isn't letting Hoots get in front and lead a lap. Maybe try to get most laps led.
She's eating purple. Psych, bitch, you can't have this treat.
Cover the hell he gets dog in the kennel. But Bledsoe and Hoots still going at it for that lead. Roberson sitting third. Lewis is falling back to fourth. That's what I'm saying, Davey. I would have given Hoots a lead and play defender. Like, in order for Bledsoe to win this championship, he has to finish 5 spots ahead of Hoots. And 15 spots ahead of DeBoer. So, if I'm Bledsoe, I think this kind of concede the position here. Let Hoots get in the lead and play blocker for the 9. Look for that, get Miller looking the inside of John Niding. That's the battle for 5th, I do believe. Very Ty Gibbs itch. I think we're to the point to run. It's just so hard to pass. Go back to the battle for the lead. Who's working the inside of Allen Bledsoe? Who's there? Yeah, Bledsoe's just not giving the spot up. And I'll say this, when it comes to green flag stops, that's going to be interesting because I can't tell you who goes for the lead. I cannot tell you how many times I have seen a caution come out during green flag stops because how tricky pit exit is here at Charlotte. Miller, though, he made his way around 90. Now working on the 19 of Lewis. Dalmater made his way around 90 as well. My wife over here ripping ass.
Don't throw me in the bus.
Should have muted my mic. She tapped my shoulder to get my attention. Should have left it unmuted. Y'all would have heard it. Oh. Who's trying to get the lead taken away?
Come on.
Now here comes Robertson. See, this is what I don't agree with. Oh, Robertson and Lewis are on the outside wall for 4. That's that turn 4 wall. Sneaks up and bites you. Contact between the 9 and 88. Here comes the 10 of Miller. Miller's been sneaking his way through the field. Where did he start at? So Miller started 5th. I think he fell back to 6th or 7th. He slowly made his way into 3rd. Kyle Miller in that 10 is really good on this long run so far here tonight. Davey, you know, I have seen that on TikTok so many times. I do not get that damn reference. Like, I have seen, like, teachers be like, alright, say it one time, get out of your system, but I don't get the reference. Okay, so there isn't. It's just for some reason kids like saying it now. I don't know. Here comes Kyle Miller in the 10, looking to the inside of Riley Hoots. I hope that picked up. Again, our points leader coming in tonight, Christian DeBoer. Back here in 12th, kind of by himself. Did he maybe get into the wall? That's a little bit of... No, maybe that's his paint scheme. I thought I saw a little bit of toe damage and scrapes. Maybe it's just the paint scheme. Back to lead goes. We still have a battle burning for third as Miller looking to the inside of Charles Roberson. Chase Lewis is kind of falling back a little bit. Got the pole and slowly fell back to fifth. So you have Miller looking to the inside of Charles Roberson. Delmater back there. Thomas Lee Jr. there as well in striking distance. Bledsoe starting to drive away a little bit. Way he gets duked out. Nottingham falling back a little bit to 8th off this lead pack. Whoa. Stop that. Once they kind of settle it out up front, you see Miller has fallen back to 5th. Really not seeing any action. As I say that, Roberson looking inside. Oh, who's into the wall hard off of 4? Oh, Roberson blinked out for a second. He's back. Oh, 3 wide? No, just 2. Almost 3. Lewis making his way back into 3rd. Well, they're all battling it out back here, and Bledsoe's just driving away. Ooh, almost contact between Roberson and Miller. Let's go a little further back. Let's go check in. It's kind of spread out right now. 28 of Kelly Thomas looking to the inside of John Nidek, and just behind them we got DeBoer looking to make his way around the 27 of Michael Tompkins, put him back in the top 10. Meanwhile, Chase Lewis was able to get around the 9 of Riley Hoots. At the board was trying to clear Tompkins, couldn't quite do it. Tompkins gets back to his outside. Davey, subscribe, Davey. Why'd you waste your prime, dude? This is the last broadcast, man. You should have saved it for when I broadcast next season. For my channel. Man, you should have saved it, dude, for my channel. Dang it. I wanted my streak. Yeah, you can start a streak on my channel, Davey. What the heck? Come on, man. Come on, man. You'll have it back by like week 2 or 3, but yeah, I get what you're saying. Bledsoe is driving away from the field right now. 2.5 lead over Chase Lewis. Someone's just coming out of pit lane. Who was that? Jonathan Jones. I wonder if that was a scheduled stop maybe for the 43. Let's see. I don't see any damage on the car. Is he just short pit like crazy? Yeah, maybe. So it tells me pit road might be opening soon for these guys. I think it is. I think 90 might be coming in. He is 90 coming in this time. The pit window has opened up for these guys at lap 31. I worked hard for my 22 months. It's like Bledsoe. Oh no, he's a 1 and 2. That's an odd entry for us in a pit lane there. Nadic Ross, Ralston Ballou in pit lane. Hoot's coming in pit lane this time. Miller and Leeds coming in this time. Delmater coming in this time. So far, so good on pitting here. No one causing a caution by getting loose, hitting a dang bump off a pit exit. A couple people on a lap, 2 laps down. Blessed looks like he'd be coming in this time by. Let's see what the 19 will Chase Lewis does. He comes in as whoa! What a save. Roberson coming in. Christian DeBoer going to stay out and lead a lap. Smart move there by the 56 of DeBoer. Staying out that one extra lap to lead a lap here. Hopefully he doesn't run out of fuel. I think DeBoer should be coming in this time. No, he's going to stay out even longer. I think Christian DeBoer's kind of set his mind on the fact he's just going to run these tanks dry and hope for ill-timed caution. I don't know if I agree with that because he's just losing spots now. I mean, yeah, you got a 10-point gap, but I don't think he's ran in the top 10 except for during green flag cycle so far tonight. Oh, coming down pit lane. Gets it slowed down in time. Let's see what the 44 of K-Fifth does. He's going to come in as well. That's actually going to cycle the lead to the 10 of Miller. Riley Hoos looking to get around the 10. Ooh, who's sitting off the wall? Yeah, he's going to get him here. Riley Hoos can get himself a lap lead. DeBoer, he's going to fall back to... How far is sitting 8th? He's still dropping. Here comes Delmater. I'll put him 9th. I'll put him 10th, actually. He'll come out 10th, but unfortunately, Houston is leading the way. Yeah, he finally got a lap lead. Ooh, Tom gets into the wall hard behind DeBoer. Now, here's an interesting question. What is Blessed going to do here? Oh, Blessed going to go for the lead, looks like. using that 43 as a pick. The board making his way to 9th. Change his number to the 54. Who for the 42? Talking about Bledsoe, Davey. Yeah, I don't agree with this because if Hoos can go out there and lead the most laps, but Bledsoe's still trying to take that spot away. I don't agree with Bledsoe fighting it out here with his teammate. Oh my gosh, I thought he almost turned him. The Mirage. I mean, I guess Ethan was the one that brought him in. Yeah, Bless is going to get the lead back. I can't pronounce that word he said at the end. Conglomerate? I don't know. That's a big word, Davey. That's too big a word for me. These top three have kind of drone away from the field. A 4-second gap back to that fourth place driver, Chase Lewis, in the 19. Conglomerate. Okay, what the hell does that word mean? You can enunciate all at once. I don't know what the hell it means. Yay! The board running 9. Yeah, who's has to lead the most laps right now? Because I mean, the board does have. Where's he at in here? He does have 27 pretty close to him. I mean, he's pretty far back from the 8th place car. So with how they're running now, Riley Houston need to lead the most laps to win the championship because they both led a lap. Give me a second. Let me see something. Oh wait, no, that's what I want to see. I want to see. So right now, most positions gained will be Edward Pelton at 7. He's up 9. Case is up 8. And then the fastest lap would go to. Oh, I think Hoos has that. Yeah, so Hoos does have the fastest lap. But that could change throughout the race. No shot that goes caution free, right? I mean, they're pretty spread out now. Well, a little bit of a pack back here with not Delmater, Roberson, Lewis, and Lees. Delmater's back here, right in front of 20 to Kelly Thomas. Yeah, Tom Knight's starting to fall back a little bit. Had a really good qualifying run, and now he's falling back to 13th. But Noah Ross 2 laps down. So if Hoos can keep the fastest lap and they finish where they finish at, Hoos would win the championship. Now they're coming up on a mess of lap cars right here, though. This can get interesting. Ooh. Blessin makes quick work of the 18. Getting around the 16 of Judd Ballou. Pretty quick work at him. Oh, blew into the wall. Look at Riley. He's like, stay away from me, man. Ah! Oh, I forgot. Thursday Night Football's on. So these guys went, what, 20, no, almost 30 laps, right? Yeah, about 31 to 35 laps. So it should be about the same. Oh, someone just went off track. That it did. Nope, never mind. Oh, Miller pitting really early here. Wow. That's a really early pit stop for Miller. See when Bledsoe comes in. Dang, Notty's really struggling. He maybe tagged the wall. I'm not seeing a bunch of scrape marks, but he was running top 5 at the start of the first run, and he's falling back to 3rd or 14th, not going to lap down. Meanwhile, Bledsoe stretched out his legs to another 2.5 gap. DeBoer's made his way to 8th. Oh, but never mind. Miller's pitted, though. So, realistically, DeBoer's running 9th. Man, what an early pit stop that was for Miller, though. So far, Miller's the only one taking an early pit stop. No one else has really pitted yet. This is a snooze fest. What a way to finish out. Who's coming down pit lane this time? I think once we get these last round of Grand Plate stops complete, we'll do an ad and we'll come finish up the rest of this race. Chase Lewis coming down pit lane. I think Bledsoe should be coming down soon. He's gonna stay out one more lap. Kelly Thomas coming down this time. I think DeBoer is going to run this thing dry. He's been out there for a while. He's still staying out there. Been out there for 33. We ran 33 last time, so maybe he comes in this time. We saw the board go 35. I would imagine he's going to do it again. I think 35 is the max you can go. Yeah, looks like he's coming in this time. Robertson coming in as well. Should put the 56 of DeBoer back in the lead. Trading a speeding penalty. Looks like DeBoer's coming in this time. So it's going to hand the lead over to Riley Hoots. Man, he got a pretty good gap over Bledsoe, but Bledsoe did run the tank a lot longer. So Bledsoe's 4-7 back. So I wonder, does he still have the fastest? Who's that is? 24. Yep. So who still has the fastest lap? Now it could almost have to be. So does Miller. But who's just ever so slightly has the fastest lap of the race? After pit stop complete, the board still cycled out to ninth. Who's leading the way? I'm like, who's would have the win with the board running ninth? Trying to back you got the 44 of Cave is looking inside of Miller. It is a lap car. Keep that in mind. But we will do an ad break. Oh, hold on. Let's see how this battle shakes out. Oh my gosh. Alright, we'll do an ad break. We're right back to finish this race.
SFH, still fucking here, is a clothing and apparel brand built to change the world. We are survivors, warriors, and fighters. We are tenacious, relentless, and vigilant. We've been through hell and made it out the other side, and now we are determined to spend our lives giving back to those who need help in their fight. Whether you are a cancer survivor, recovering addict, a survivor of an abusive relationship, someone who has fought to gain control of their health, or a wounded vet such as myself, or simply someone that is fighting a battle and proud of how far you've come, we are with you. 50% of all net proceeds from our brand will be given back to those that need it most, and this will be for the life of our company. Join us in our mission. Buy some awesome gear like this, wear it proudly, spread the word. We are in this together. We are still fucking here. I end up feeling a need, like I feel like I'm... Alright, we're back to finish this race. Just under 50 laps to go. Oh, I'm still on K-Fizz. Right, who's still leading the way? Bless has only been able to make up 2 seconds of gap after that ad break. Next pit stops will probably be around lap 90-ish.
Buzz was catching them pretty quick, though. Take a look at last time by. Yeah, last time by. Bledsoe, just under 2/10 quicker. So not catching as fast as I thought he was. He's definitely catching Who's. Granted, pit cycles will start 8 laps. If I'm Who's, I think I pit on lap 90. And just... No. Yeah, you could pit on lap 90 and make it to the end. I think I would go 92 just to be safe. I'd run 10 more laps on Riley Who's here. Alright. Yeah, so if I'm Hoots, I'm going to pit like a lap 92 or 91 coming to 92. Buzzo might get the lead by then, but he's led a decent amount of laps. And also, Fonda Boers, him running 9th. We know Bless has been challenging Hoots. I think Hoots has to win the race. De Boer, I mean, he's catching the 28, who's been blinking. Not 21, by the 96. Actually, he just got around the 96. What happened to... Oh, what happened to Delmater? Hold on. Come off of turn 4. Tags the wall, gets loose. Hits the wall again. Destroys the right front. Oh, I guess it popped back. But Delmater going to lose a spot. Maybe he has to come down pit lane. Let's see what he does here. That's huge over the board. It was running 9th. And even with a win now, that would not put Hoots in the lead as far as point standings go. Looks like Delmater coming down pit lane this time by. It's a huge change of events there. Even with a win, Hoots will not win the championship, but his teammate, Bledsoe, just took back over the lead from the 9 O'Reilly Hoots. And this is where most laps led would have paid off dividends for the 9 O'Reilly Hoots. Who's just hit the wall? Oh, luckily he didn't come back up and hit the wall again. Pretty good hit there, but able to keep the car going. Losing a bunch of time to his teammate Alan Bledsoe. Oh, this race turned into a snooze fest. This is caution free. I think Hoots needs to come in this time. 1092 from Riley Hoots. I'm coming in here. Oh, who's going to stay out? Also, for those of you guys, for those of y'all watching in the Carolina area, y'all stay safe this upcoming week. Looks like we're going to have a little bit of hurricane coming in hitting us, so hopefully y'all stay safe and everyone's family makes it through it okay. Already got me a couple of cases of water, and then if I got to buy some perishables as the time gets closer, I will. I had to get water because here in North Carolina they love buying a ton of water. Who's working on that? Oh nope, who's coming in this time? Oh, no speed! Ah, slow down! So who's coming in this time? Wow, see how long Blessel stays out here. Oh, Blessel coming in this time. See if Roberson follows. No, Roberson can stay out lead a lap. First time we've seen Roberson stay out longer than Bledsoe. Usually Roberson follows the 42 in. He can stay out another lap or two. Very impressive, these guys during these green flag cycles, not causing a caution, keeping it green. I know pit exit Charlie can be very tricky. See the 43 getting on Roberson, so even if Roberson wanted to pit this time, he has to stay at one more lap. It's the 11 of Noah Ross getting to the inside of him as well. I feel Bledsoe still on pit lane coming out now. No speeding penalty for him. Noah Ross gets around the 88. And Bledsoe actually cycled out in front of, oh nope, right behind Riley Hughes. Like, I thought Roberson could be this time. Roberson's still staying out. How many laps has he done? He got to come in on pit lane soon, right? He's up 33. We've seen 35 be the max. Or really 34 was the max in the second stint. So Roberson should be coming in this time. 25 to go here for Season 6 and Relentless Racing League. Gonna put the 56 of the board back in the lead. And yeah, if I'm a Riley Hughes fan, you're gonna need a miracle for him to win the championship. He's still in front of his teammate, Alan Bledsoe. I don't know if Bus is going to pressure him now, but it might be too little too late as Riley Hoots really needed the most laps led point. He's not going to get most positions gained. As far as fastest lap, it's still held on by the 9 of Hoots. The Boar entering pit lane this time. Bias will be the battle for the lead. Oh. Connor had to get the one last routine. Of course he goes some dude pull the left down. Damn it, Connor. He's like, I'm gonna get my redemption one more time. Yeah, the board came out 8th. Oh, out for the lead, bro. Bledsoe still looking inside around the Hoots. Oh, the Boar's 7th actually. Now Miller just came back down pit lane. Interesting. Yeah, so it's DeBoer running 7th now, even with most laps led. Who's going to get the title? Don't ask me to do it. I'm broke. That's a little off before. God, man, Jesus. $15 to go. that's a back to lead, by the way. Oh, Dylan's into the wall. Oh, someone's got the 11 there. Now, I'll say this, Arizona Cardinals uniform looks nice. Yeah, speaking of dirt tracks, I found out my local one, Southern Broadcast Racing Network. Found out my local dirt track's closing out at the end of the season for 500 acres for like commercial use or some stupid stuff. Selling the dirt track, the drag strip, and whatever other stuff they have on a lot of land at Fable Motorsports Park. There we go. Jesus, Connor. Only you would think of immature shit like that to come up with, Connor. Only you. Russell leading the way. 6 laps to go here for season 6. Looking to end the season on a high note. Like his only third win of the season. That's insane. Yeah, if the board finishes 7th, he wins the championship. And with Hoots actually falling to 3rd, I think the board would need like an absolutely catastrophic 5 laps. He would need to finish 12th. So yeah, the Boar's gonna win the championship. Bless is more likely to come across the race to win. They get 3 to go here. Yeah, alright, for Season 7. Final lap here in Season 6. Final lap here on SBRN. Final lap here in the Arca Series. 1 to go, 2.5 seconds back to Charles Roberson, who's running second. Alan Bledsoe, I think he had a bad run somewhere. Can't remember where in the playoffs, and it kind of really screwed up. Actually, I think it was last week at Atlanta. A lot of people got kind of had their playoffs hopes got dashed last week at Atlanta. But Bledsoe going to settle for a win here to finish off the season. And Christian DeBoer will cross the start finish on who had the 56 as the Season 6 champion when the playoffs started. He's going to have a really solid playoff run. Come across the line 6, but still win the championship. He might be able to get 5th from Thomas Lee Jr. Let's see. Looking inside of the 38, DeBoer trying to steal 5th away, and he's going to get it here. Christian DeBoer gets a top 5 to end the season and wins the championship. Yeah, primetime get 2 championships this week. Whoa, what is K-Fest doing? I'm trying to get a good view. There he goes. See Bledsoe burning it down. The board probably wait for him to get done. He's gonna start burning it down. What a championship run and playoff run that 56 had. Ed, zoom in on the 56. Okay, give me a second. Oh, good TV angle. There we go. That one works. Oh, the screen died. I was trying to get them both, but they weren't. Well, now they're both doing them at the same time. Yeah, there you go. There you go. I don't think that works on the Arca cards. Oh, it blows. Alrighty, let's kick it off with our P3 finisher, Riley. What's going on, man?
Well, everything's great.
Well,
Love having the super speedway race in the playoffs and set us up for a great run tonight.
I was going to call your teammate Ty Gibbs if you missed it by 1 point, but you fall off there towards the end. I saw you smack the wall somewhere around lap 90-ish, and I think that maybe gave you some toe damage. Come across the line third. Finish the season off on a strong note. You tie with the most wins on the season. And, I mean, yeah, the super speedway race last week kind of ruined your playoff run really early in that race, but hey, I guess you gotta be good at all styles of tracks to win a championship in Arca.
Yeah, everything's great. We're looking forward to going to trucks next season.
Jesus. Come on, don't be salty. You had a good finish here tonight. Good run.
Yeah, everything's great. We love podium
Kick
finish.
your ass. All right, man. Good luck in
No.
trucks next season, dude. Then.
Yeah, seriously, thank you, Isaac, for broadcasting all season. Appreciate you, man.
No problem, man. Good luck in trucks next season.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Our P2 finisher, Charles Roberson, had the most wins on the season. One of the favorites coming into the playoffs. A blown engine at Gateway kind of derailed your playoff hopes, championships hopes. That is, I know you're coming back to Arca to try at it yet again next season. But man, what a season for you! You came on the season late, and you still tied for the most amount of wins in the season.
Yeah, it was a good season. I've got a decent amount of wins. Just like you said, Gateway just kind of put me back. So at that point, I was just trying to play catch up. But Charlotte's not one of my best tracks, so I kind of was trying to stay out there late for I kind of have advantage on tires. But I didn't have nothing for Allen, but it kind of worked out for me.
Yeah, I think if you don't blow the engine at Gateway, I think you have a shot here tonight. Because I think that was really the only wrinkle in your playoffs was the blown engine at a track you're dominating at.
Yeah, it was just a stupid mistake, but it's life. You live and learn, right?
Yeah, probably one of the most odd blown engines I've seen in iRacing. But congrats on the P2. Good luck next season in Arca.
Yeah, thank you, man.
I'll let you get your shout outs in and I'll let you get on out of here.
Yes, I think Tony and everybody puts the league on you. It was definitely a fun season. I hate how it ended that way, but I'll be back.
All right, man. Good luck.
All right.
All right, let's pull in our race winner. I told your teammate I was about to call you Ty Gibbs if he missed out on the championship by 1 point by you not just letting him lead all the laps, but he missed out by quite a few. So congrats on the win here tonight.
I was yeah. Considering he finished 5th, no, I was trying to put myself in a position to win the championship, and I had to lead a lot of laps. I mean, Riley and I knew the situation. It was a little bit awkward, but sometimes it is what it is. But it was a fun race. Like, I'm so glad we went caution free through that whole thing. That was.
I'm not.
Why not?
That was such a boring damn race to broadcast.
Oh, come on. That battle for the lead for like 10 laps was fantastic, and you know it.
That was not the only highlight.
But we had a couple of those battles. The beginning of the race was insane. But no, it was from a driver's perspective, I guess, it was a fun race. Like, I had a blast. Even if I had lost, it would have still been fun. So, like, yeah, I do wish that Riley could have kept in front of Charles. But hey, you know what? He pitted a little bit too early, I guess. But Christian getting that top 5. Congrats on the championship. It was Atlanta made his season. Like,
yeah,
that was his whole season right there.
just like Gateway made Roberson's season.
Yep. I don't know. Riley and I got messed up by Atlanta. Couple of incidents there. But yeah, it was a good win. I'll take it going into next season. Hopefully I get to go to trucks. I mean, I'm not even going to say it. Looking forward to trucks next season if I am allowed by the admins. And hey, I'm sorry about your luck. SBRN shutting down.
I'll still be doing Xfinity. What it basically came down to is we just didn't have the manpower to do all 4 series next season. So, Jacob wasn't planning on doing it at all, but I think he's doing Tony solid. He's gonna do Cup. I'm gonna do Xfinity, and then Tony and Matt are gonna do Arca and trucks. We just didn't have the manpower, so that's what it boiled down to.
Wow. I mean, you guys could have sent me a message. I might have done it.
It's all good. Stuff happens.
You know how I am. I'm a talker. I believe one broadcaster once put it, I have the gift of gab. So I'm sure you'll be dealing with that for the next...
If you're ever free Monday nights next season, hit me up and join me in the booth. I'm always down for some company up there. I think Tony and Matt get tired of hearing my voice all the time, so...
Heck yeah.
Free Monday nights, let me know. I'm always down to have some company in the booth, man. But congrats on the win here tonight, dude. Good luck next season in trucks. I might do 1 or 2 broadcasts with Tony and them. I don't know yet. We'll see. I might just take the season and take a break and just limit myself to 2 nights to this league, because ever since I've been doing this, I've been at least 3 to 4 nights a week, whether it be broadcasting, driving, crew chief, and so I think I might take a season.
It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. But yeah, I wanna thank you. Thank all of you guys at SBRN for putting on these broadcasts. If you guys do broadcast next season, I'm looking forward to it. I want to thank my dad, all my friends who watched this race. Obviously, my dad said, no championship, but a solid win. Good job. I want to thank Riley and Brendan and Kelly for everything they've done to help me through this season. I've been... I kind of beat myself up sometimes when I make a mistake, and they are always there to help me out. And thank the admins for putting on this league. I mean, it's probably one of the best run leagues I've ever been a part of. So I'm excited for next season in trucks, and I'll let you talk to Christian now.
All right, man. Good luck in trucks next season.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's pull down our Season 6 champion. I know I talked to you about it last week, Christian. This was not something you had dreamed of. Coming in tonight with a 10-point gap. It looked a little grim for a bit. You started falling towards the back. You kept that race car clean and still wrestle away a top 5 at the end of that race and collect the championship here. Man, what a playoff run you had. Talk us through the race and really what's going through your mind from start to finish.
Yeah, thank you. I had no guess that this was going to go green. When the green flag dropped, people started racing really hard at the front of the track, at the front of the pack, and I said I was just going to back out of it, survive to the end like I do every other week, and I'll be there. Turns out we never got a caution, so just kept it clean. I'm always good on old tires. Got some pretty good fuel mileage to lead a few laps, get that bonus point, and just there at the end, passed a couple cars right at the end too, on old tires. So I'm honored to be able to be the champion. I'm not the fastest driver here, certainly not. Alan and Charles and Riley showed they were the class of the field tonight, but it's better to be lucky than good. Got lucky at Atlanta, and 4 okay finishes is better than a couple of wins in Riley's case. So it's been a great season, great racing with really everybody else here.
All right, man. Well, congrats on that championship. I will let you get your shout-outs in. I think you're moving up to trucks next season?
I am, yeah. I'll be driving trucks still for prime time, so not going anywhere there, but taking the next step up. As Mike and Mike seem to be going to Xfinity, so that'll be a new challenge, new drivers to race with, and a lot of other guys going up with me from Arca to trucks. Big thanks to Prime Time, to Ed Morris, Senior and Junior. Congrats to Davey Hendricks winning that championship yesterday for us. So big thanks to SFH, to Tony and all the admins that put in their time for free to do this and to give us a great product. So really appreciate that, and all of the drivers to keep it clean, to go green 125 laps tonight was amazing.
Wow, All right, man. Well, good luck in trucks next season, and once again, huge congrats to the championship.
Thanks. See you next season. Appreciate your broadcast too.
No problem. All right, so Christian DeBoer wins the Season 6 championship here for the Arca Series. I know I said it earlier this week, but once again, thank each and every one of you guys for tuning in these last 6 seasons here on the SBRN Racing Network, Twitch, YouTube for this season. As you hear me say, I'm not going away. I'm going to be doing Xfinity Racing Cup next season, maybe coming in for a couple races here and there. Jacob will be doing Cup. It's kind of a bittersweet moment. It's been a blast broadcasting for Jeremy and SBRN these last 6 seasons. Kind of sad to see them go. I mean, who knows what the future holds. We might pick up the torch and keep on running with it in the future. I don't know. But, hey, life goes on. Stuff happens. So as you guys living in the Carolinas, please be safe next week with the hurricane coming. It's not named yet, but I think it's called Imandela or something, however you pronounce it. So stay safe during that hurricane. And we will see you guys back here when Season 7 picks up in a couple weeks. And we kick off another great season here at Relentless. In the meantime, you all stay safe. Have a nice week. And once again, thank you guys so much for all the support, the love, the chatting, all that stuff through these last 6 seasons. And we'll catch you guys next time.